or I will
You're the first one to go. Your brother is second. If we go to the federal and the fall, bye David, bye Dalton.
Or I will balance my budget. I will not run a deficit, and I will not raise taxes.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dalton McGuinty's office. As you can see by my shirt, Mr. McTaxme. That is his new name. I'd love for all of you to start calling him Mr. McTaxme. I have some little housekeeping things first. We have petitions over here for you to sign, or to take home with you and get your neighbors to sign and send them to MPP Lisa McLeod, and they will take them to Queen's Park. If some of you have given me your emails and have not, they've bounced back for some reason. So if you haven't been hearing from me, please put your emails down again, because I send out a couple of things a week. So you should be hearing from me, but if you're not, please put your emails back down again, and your phone numbers if you don't have emails.
McGuinty intercepted them.
McGuinty intercepted them? No doubt. And we also, to offset our costs here, a nice couple, Mr. and Mrs. Kine, donated money so that we could afford this sound system today. And we've had to rent, yes, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Kine. We've had to rent the generator, and we have to ongoing expenses. So I've done up some bumper stickers for tuning that will help us offset our costs as we move forward. As Shirley and I have said, we're not stopping here.
Yay!
As long as you people want to keep going with Shirley and I, we will keep going.
Yay!
Woo! There's my trouble. My best friend forever. Oh, and Ruth over there, God bless her heart. She's the one that introduced Shirley and I. And then we're the ones that are always in trouble. She's the good girl. She gets extra calls on CFRA. We're limited to one. I'd like to thank Guy Annabelle for picking up the sound equipment, for doing the intro, the music, and doing everything for us today. Thank you so much, Guy. We'd like to thank Dano, because as you can see, we're not covered by the press once again. Obviously, it's liberal media. I can hardly wait for Sun TV. But Dano, thanks to Dano, we get it on YouTube, and I hope that you share it with everybody you know from YouTube, because the message isn't getting out through CTV, ATV, or CBC. Oh, CBC sent the French channel the last time, so it was all done in French. We'd like to thank Dave and Wade. They built us this riser. They built us the coffin and gave us the dead taxpayer. Because Dalton has taxed us to death. But folks, without all of you and the people that couldn't make it today, Shirley and I couldn't do, and Ruth, we couldn't do what we do. And that's to make you all aware of what Dalton McGuinty is doing to us. It is time for a change, and we need your help. Because with your help, together, Ontario can lead again.
Yay!
Another little house cleaning thing here. I received this email about 3:12 yesterday afternoon. Happens to be the executive assistant for Dalton McGuinty, telling me how to behave out here.
Oh!
What was expected of me out here today?
Are you getting donations?
I believe he's the same guy that phoned MP John Baird's office at 10 to 4 on the Friday before we protested MPP Shirelli. That the businesses didn't want us around. That we were inconveniencing them.
Did you do
My friend Shirley, ask those people. at that plaza. They were happy to see us. Unfortunately, the people here are not happy to see us.
I wonder why.
I watched Mr. Fraser go in and out of each of these stores this morning. And come and tell me once again how I had to act here. I want a public apology from John Fraser, the Executive Assistant for Office of Dalton McGuinty, MPP. This man sent this email to my co-workers and to my Office of Employment. If that is not intimidation, I don't know what else is. They know exactly what they are doing, because Sean McKinney did the same thing when I was in the middle of the bus strike last year. He sent an intimidating email to my workplace. Here's the email. Miss Jova, it has been brought to my attention that you are organizing a rally protest outside our constituency office tomorrow. I think we can agree that free speech and the right to assemble are both, get this, a privilege. And the cornerstone of our democracy. I believe it's a cornerstone of our democracy. It's not a privilege. Men and women have fought and died for us to lawfully assemble and speak.
Here, right here. Thank Bill Burke.
And one of them is right here. All right. As the organizer of the rally protest,
Not yet, Burke. Not yet.
I am sure that you have made arrangements to ensure a safe event for everyone involved. I do want to encourage you and the citizens participating in your rally protest to have respect for our neighbors. At Kilbourne Plaza, our neighbors are small business owners who depend on parking and easy access for their customers, many of whom are seniors. Out of respect for our neighbors, I would ask that you urge the participants to, 1, avoid using the parking directly in the laneway. There is parking to the side and to the back of the mall. I feel like Vanna White. To the back. Understand the mall's business depends on smooth flow of the sidewalk. Oh, smooth flow of the sidewalk, folks. Back onto the grass, please. Back onto the grass. We don't want to impede the walking.
Unless you have 2 bus tickets in your hand and pretend you're taking the bus.
Ensure that the entrances to the mall are not blocked so the mall's customers can have easy access to parking. I believe we fulfilled your mission there, Mr. Fraser. But that was already said to me in the permit that I got 2 weeks ago. I asked Mr. Fraser in a verbal exchange this morning if he sent this to the Tamil Tigers. I think not. They intruded on my neighbors downtown Ottawa for 16 days.
16 days!
And where was their permit? I still want to see their permit. For every rally, Shirley and I have gotten a permit. No questions asked. Well, we don't have as much police presence as we did on the first one. I think we're down to 1 now.
No, the paddy wagon's here today.
Oh, the paddy wagon's here. Watch out. So anyhow,
Can I be the first to ride?
signed
Me.
this letter from
Come on,
Mr.
we'll
Fraser,
go
the
together.
Executive Assistant to Dalton McGuinty, as an insult to me and an intimidation factor to me in my workplace. But Dalton, hello down there, Dalton, you don't intimidate me.